¿Qué pasa, amigos? Ruth is home, feeling good. All is well. So, I have some questions that some of you wrote in. I'm going to hit them up. And I'm also feeling really good. I don't know, energetically. When I was getting ready this morning because I have to go into Angel today, I was feeling like whoever talks to me, that my guides, I was feeling that a lot of this angst that we go through it's not just Trump lying and posting on Twitter. It's like it's a bad accident. We can't seem to look away because the news media is making money hand over foot on this. So they understand the horror of it, but at the same time, they're feeding it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but things are going to change. Don't worry when people say, oh my God, is he going to leave? Is he actually going to leave, or is he going to fight? Yeah, I kept seeing, I've told you guys for 2 years, it's like he's on a stage and he's performing. And all of a sudden, people start throwing tomatoes at him. And then I see this thing come. You know that thing in the old days that looked like a cane that pulled someone off the stage? So I think he'll be forced out, and I think that even if, let's say, he lost and he refused, he can't, because the military belongs to the United States, not to him. Yeah, he screwed with the military, by the way. He thinks that, oh, you know, letting that guy off, he did the wrong move. The other thing is everybody's writing on Twitter, oh my God, him and McConnell are talking about, you know, cutting Social Security and Medicare and all this. A lot of his people are the ones that need this. But what I heard was that they're talking about this. They're not stupid enough to do it before the election. So they're thinking they're going to win again, and then as soon as they win again, that's when they really start cutting. So, okay, you guys. But I feel good, you know. I'm feeling like I have hope. So, okay, you guys. Excuse how I look. It's supposed to rain today. I love the rain. And it's not as cold as it was yesterday. It was so cold. How cold was it? It was cold, you guys. It took me about 20 minutes to totally warm up my car. So, okay, listen. Here's one question. Did Trump turn over pipeline access for Russia's benefit, or allowed Russia pipeline access? I guess this is in Alaska. Listen, we're going to find out about this. And I do feel him destroying records, by the way, before it's like he's trying to destroy, but I do see people within the organization holding on to information because they know what he's like. See, if it was up to him, he would destroy. So did Trump turn over pipeline access to Russia? He's turned over a lot of things to Russia. Russia is desperate for him to win, and they will work on their end as best as they can. But let me tell you something. Remember what I saw yesterday? It's an Armageddon of people. It's so many people that come out to vote. They can't stop it. It's like an avalanche. And I see marching, so I think some event's going to take place. Did Trump... And the dog's over here bugging me to go out, so I have to put you guys on hold after I do this one and continue. Hi, Jack. Everybody says hi, sweetheart. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're my precious baby. Okay, Yeah. He's given him some, I'm telling you, if he goes in for another 4 years, he's going to sell Russia portions of Alaska. This is really weird. He'll allow them to drill. I don't know if this has come up. You guys tell me. He's going to allow them to drill. I just feel like, I mean, these people blow smoke up his butt, and that's how they're able to woo him. And he thinks Putin on his side is a big one. So yes, the answer is yes. And I do see that being stopped. Okay, one second. Well, he wouldn't go outside. He's looking at me like I'm cray. They do this sometimes. They stand there and they're like, well, I need to go out. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Lots of times they want me to go out with them. I'm like, excuse me, it's freezing out there. Or storming rain, you know. Poor dogs. Like yesterday, it was so cold. I could see their urine freezing in midstream. So, okay, definitely he's going to allow Russia. There's so much stuff that's going to come out, you guys. I just saw just this wave of things. And, but I see smiling. I see smiling. So I feel like people are going, he really thinks he's delusional, you guys. He thinks he has it in the bag. He thinks he's okay. He thinks he has enough people that adore him. I see some people on their Fox News side, although Fox News has come out with correct polls, because some of the polls show that he is really not liked. And that's when he says, what happened to Fox News? They used to be great when they kissed my rear. Okay, so the next question I got from somebody is Prince Andrew. Poor guy, they even canceled his birthday. Okay, thank you. Whew, that was direct. They just told me that he did, in fact, he was with the younger folks. He liked Jeffrey Epstein. He really did like him, but there was that sickness there, you know. So, oh my God. He told the queen, he's denying it, but he also told her it was true. He's telling people the truth, and they're circling around him. Like, well, we can't have this come out. Just like I felt Prince Charles with Camilla, he told them he was in love with Camilla, and remember they wouldn't allow him. He didn't want to get married, I'm telling you, not to Diana. Poor Diana. Okay, tell me what I can tell everybody about Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew is a broken man right now. He's very sad. You know, his life, it just feels like he thought this was a good time. Like, this is great. Brought back his youth energy. And he thought these girls liked him. There was no force. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. There was nothing forced. But these girls were getting paid, and they did whatever Epstein said to do. They were part of that, that cult. Oh, yeah. He might even move out of the UK. He might move someplace else. I see a woman around him, so I don't know if he has a girlfriend or something, but I see a woman. I see the family keeping him going. I see his girls really discussed it. But on record, out in the open, they'll treat him like, they love him that he's the dad, but they also are very disgusted. He told the truth to the queen. I'm going to tell you right now. He told the truth. So, and he has huge regrets, of course. And I don't know. It's just... And did you see Barr had investigated Epstein's death and said it was a nothing burger, or was a cluster, you know what? And yeah, I knew he was going to come up with that. This whole thing was staged. But anyway, we'll get into that another time. Will the truth ever come out about this? Yes. They're saying yes. So, shock and awe. Okay, thank you. So something's going to happen where somebody's going to tell the truth. Okay, now someone asked, will the actual full unredacted Mueller report ever come out? will the full unredacted Mueller report ever come out? Remember I told you guys I was feeling like Mueller even coming in and talking or testifying or something? Because what's going to happen is when the Democrats take over, they're going to clean it up. But let me tell you, I'm going to tell you what my guides told me. And the Democrats, beware. Just know what corrupts. That corrupted, because Democrats can be corrupt too. Trump hit it out of the ballpark. But it's like they are going to be changing certain things in laws and the Supreme Court. But they're going to be changing certain things that they will make sure that they get their checks to make sure nobody is making money illegally. But you're still going to have here and there. You're going to have some people. They have to lead by example is what I heard. The Mueller report, will we get the whole deal? Yes, there will be jail time too for GOPs that are exposed. Matt Gaetz feels like he's going to be in trouble. Devin Nunes feels like he's in trouble. Ooh, Devin Nunes does the walk of shame. I just see him, you almost want to feel sorry for him, but he's walking, I see him and he's got trouble, big time trouble. Matt Gaetz feels like he's going to play stupid or something. I don't know what that is. You'll tell me later. And then that Jim Jordan, he's got more trouble with that college, that wrestling college. There's stuff coming up. It's gonna hit him. He acts like no big deal, but it's gonna hit him. Yeah, a lot of these people won't be voted back in. Okay, so the Mueller report, will it ever actually truthfully come out? Yes or no? The whole Mueller, yes. Yes, it's going to come out. There was so much there, you guys. I can't believe that they act like it was a nothing burger. It's that whole Barr play that he did. Have you noticed Barr hasn't come out and said, remember they said before Thanksgiving he was going to prove that the Dems had paid for the dossier, or he was going to do something like the whole thing on Russia was illegal, and he hasn't come up with anything. Bob Mueller. He's going to go down as a hero. Bob Mueller is going to go down as a hero. Mueller's tired. Mueller's tired. Yes, absolutely. They're going to go in the past. They're going to bring it out. But it shows it's still a little difficult to get it. But once they take over, I mean, I'm sorry it's that long, but it feels like there's just so much information. Like the news media is worried about not making money when Trump leaves office. They're going to make just as much money because they're shock and awe. But people are going to be so like, really? He did that? It's like, who's shocked? He's going to sit. Ooh. Okay. I never truly saw Trump going to jail. I see him in court. I see him fighting. I see him deflated. And I see him still tweeting. And I see him trying to get people to fight for him. And I see that people will come forward to fight for him, but the United States of America's military will nip it in the bud. So, and they can't frighten, because it just feels like the military or the FBI or CIA, I mean, they're going to go in there and stop them, jail them or something. He really wants people to, but once all the information starts coming out, thank you, they're talking to me. Once all the information starts coming out about what Trump really was thinking and what he was really doing, the ones who loved him are kind of disgusted. But let me tell you something, so including the farmers, so many people are like, he's got to go. Listen, I even would vote for a Republican with decency, okay? This man has no decency. He lies. He lies so much that we're not even reacting as much as we used to because we're just so tired. Oh, it's coming up though, you guys. It's coming up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so the Mueller report, the full unredacted Mueller report is coming out. And I got to tell you something else I flashed on. You know, this hearing, upcoming hearings, they got a little something going. Something's coming up. It's like people are going to get all excited. You guys, someone is coming forward. Something's coming up. It's like I see confetti. Okay, so will we be, okay, I asked this question. I want to know, due to the fact that the United States, and let me tell you something else. The United States respect factor has gone straight downhill. And even the ones who are taking advantage of us are laughing at us behind our back. But I want to know, will we ever be able to substantially help our relationships with other countries? Because partly people don't trust us because, fair enough, you got a Democrat to say, this is how we work with you. But then the minute he leaves and this Republican comes in, he can just change it. So, okay, thank you. Hold on. The problem is you can't give too much power even to Congress, because what if it's a Republican Congress and they decide, you know what, we decide this. So how will we ever have our reputation? We're going to get hit, you guys. We're going to get hit by some groups that'll be forever angry at us, like the Kurds. That's what I see. I see some people not forgetting. The younger children now that watched their parents die or lost everything will forever be angry at the United States. That's going to be real hard to get over. I see the UK, Germany, France, everybody excited, Canada, like, yeah, let's get this show back on the road. I definitely see the environment situations. United States, when the new people come in, it's going to just, and even the Republicans, the bad ones are leaving, but the good ones that are coming in, they're good people. We got some good Republicans, you guys. But a lot of them, you know, a day late and a dollar short. Now, you know, all of a sudden everybody's saying, well, you know, I kind of felt he was, you guys sat there at that hearing and said, well, you know, I don't see anything bad here, even though people are testifying, quid pro, whatever, you know, quid pro, whatever it is, that he, you know, well, you know, what about Hillary? What about Hillary? Ooh. Yes, we will make friends again. We're going to go through some trouble, and we have some terrorist stuff that's going to happen. It's going to take a little bit. Could take us several years, but we will get back on track. Okay, so let's go ahead since we have terrorist stuff going on. Do we have anything on our shores getting ready to happen? Any terrorist action? Is there any terrorist action? Like when Trump loses, is Russia or North Korea going to try to do something? Remember, I kept seeing American lives lost on foreign soil. That's still there. And I don't know if it's terrorist, but it feels like whoever does this is going to act like, it might even be Russia. It's going to act like it was an accident. People will be up in arms. See, the thing is, the one good thing about America, if you like look at 9/11, or Pearl Harbor, you mess with Americans, you're screwed, because Americans, it's like that Japanese man said, we awoke the sleeping giant, because they don't mess. Americans don't mess. And I see some events taking place. Let me tell you something. The way Trump is selling us off and like not helping those guys who are in there in Syria right now and doing all this stuff, I think while he's president, something's going to happen. where lives are lost. And it's going to, people are going to be so pissed off that they're not even standing behind Trump. I almost feel like they'll step on him. Like, get out of our way. There's a lot of fury coming up towards Trump. And I also see money-wise. I see money. People are predicting the stock market, but the stock market got nothing to do with the regular Joe Blow on the street. I'm just feeling like people are just going to start getting pissed. Except the ones that are in love with him. Okay, so terrorist action. And then I got to go, you guys. I got to go to work. Terrorist action. What can you tell me? Yeah, there's going to be something in the world. I asked if it would be on our own soil, and I would say someone's planning something. Evil is with us. I see our intel working behind closed doors, busy trying to take care of this. There's a woman. There's a woman that catches somebody. I don't see the explosion, and I don't see, I do see deaths, but I don't see mass like 9/11. The tower's not there, the Ten of Swords. Some sort of plotting or things in the world that we're looking at. It could be our allies, you know, like London. It's like things are going to take place that are heartbreaking. It could be Americans' lives lost overseas. But it's not Armageddon. It's not going to be horrible. Like those guys with the knives in the UK, all they have is knives. And they can still kill people, but, you know, hello, come to America. We have terrorists on our own land who are American citizens, who just do it because they can, with an AK, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you next week. We're already getting into December. Can you believe it? Today's the last day of November. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Ciao.